Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so tonight was the premiere of Australia's very first Bachelorette. The Bachelorette on the season is Sam from last season's Bachelor. So her makeup when she first entered the mansiony house thing. I'm not a big follower of the Bachelor or the Bachelorette, so I don't know what they call it, but I'm going to call it a mansion because it's a freaking mansion. So basically, her makeup when she was standing there meeting all the guys, I thought was really quite elegant. So I'm actually going to do a recap, sort of my take on that makeup. So that's what this video is going to be about. It's going to be about the makeup that she had on as she was meeting the gents as they were coming in. So if you want to see my take on that look, keep watching. Okay, all right. So with a lot of TV makeup, it is full coverage. So in this instance, I'm going to be using the Estee Lauder Double Wear. First, I'm going to conceal. So I'm currently obsessed with the Bodyography Veil Foundation Primer in Clear. You can get this in corrective shades as well, which are quite good. I've actually got those in my kit. Okay, alright, so I'm going to be using Estee Lauder Double Wear foundation, and my shade is Cool Bone. I'm going to be applying that with my Sigma F80 Kabuki brush. So what did you guys think of the first episode? What did you guys think of the guys? One of the guys that I thought was really, really cute, I can't remember his name. He's got like dark hair and blue eyes. Anyway, so this will jog your memory. When he was introducing himself to Sam and they were having their little chat at the front of the mansion before he actually went in, he was talking about never wearing a suit because he was a tradie. And and then out of nowhere, he's just like, oh yeah, I'm not used to wearing a suit, I'm a tradie, blah, 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 blah. And then he turns around and he goes, yeah, it feels like I'm going to get nipple rash. And I was just like, okay. That's a likely first impression. Anyway, that's really, that definitely would have left an impression. I don't know if it would have left a good one, but definitely an impression. Also with this Estee Lauder Double Wear, you don't really need a lot. It does go quite a long way. I say that and then I dip my brush in and then there's so much product. So this is probably going to do the whole rest of my thing. See like how much there is just to get rid of most of it on my neck. Alright, so I'm going to be priming my eyes with the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Primer and Brightener. I'm putting it on the mobile lid and then I'm going to take it all the way up to the brow bone. Would you guys ever be on The Bachelor? Would you guys ever do a Bachelor or Bachelorette? Leave the comments down below as to if you would and why. I would not, for the fact that I personally don't believe that you can find your true love on a TV show. Like, anything is possible, don't get me wrong. But most of the guys and that would be on there would just be trying to get their 5 minutes of fame, you know what I mean, and not really thinking about you. Plus, like, would you really want to date a guy or a girl that's dating 15 people at the same time? I wouldn't. But hey, that is just Alright, so I've primed my eyes and now I'm going to go in with my Chanel Illusion d'Ombre in Emerville. Such a pretty champagne colour. So pretty. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to go straight in to the Chanel shadow. And I'm going to add that onto the first half of my lid. Just on the first half. I need to get some better lighting too. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with a Clinique eyeshadow chubby stick, and this is in the colour Lots of Latte. It's number 2. I'm just going to pop that on an eyeshadow brush. I'm going to add that to the outer part. These are a good buy. These the Clinique chubby shadow sticks. They're like $32 Australian. But they're so good. I'm just putting that on like the outer third, maybe almost halfway. And I'm just going to add that up into the crease a little bit. We're not going to go outside the socket, we're just going into the crease. Except on this side, I have to create a new socket line. Alright, so now I'm going to grab the same Clinique chubby shadow stick and add it all the way across. So this is my take on it. This isn't exactly the look. This isn't the products that were used by the makeup artist on the show. This is just my take on it. I saw it on the TV. I took a couple of really bad photos on my phone. Had my dinner, watched the show, and now I'm just doing this for you guys. So what I'm doing is I'm going to grab a bullet brush. I'm just going to go into a matte black shadow. I'm just going to tap on the back of my hand because it's going to be a lot of excess product. See that? I'm literally going to go in a fourth the way on the lash line. Just putting it into the lashes and slightly bringing it up. Like so. See that? I'm going to do the other side, dip back into the shadow, tap on the back of my hand, Alright, so now I'm just going to grab a shadow brush. Alright, so now I'm just going to grab a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to smoke that out. Back and forth. Back in. Black shadow in the bullet brush. I'm just going to darken out this outside bit there. On both sides. Grabbing the clean shadow brush, we're just going to buff that up. We don't want to extend it too far up onto the lid. We just want to blacken that out. Like so. See that? Alright, so now we're going to do the same thing on the lower lash line. So dip back into the black shadow, tap on the back of my hand, and just on that outside. Probably 1/6 the way. So literally just this outside bit. Very weak the outside. Like that. Come down into the light. See? You could even do this as a wedding bridal look. That would look quite nice. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with a gel black liner. Just going to be grabbing use whatever brush you like when it comes to liner again. Whatever gets you best results, you use. I'm just going to use this little brush here. And we want to do the smallest, like the most thinnest line. She did not have a flick in her liner, so it is totally up to you if you want to add the flick or not. I'm just going to come back down here into the light again. I'm terrible at that. See the difference between my left eye and my right eye? Yeah, so I'm just going to do the other eye now. Alright, so that's both eyes. I'm now going to go in. So now I'm going to go in with a black liner on my waterline and my tight line. Now I'm going to add some mascara. So if you're going to be doing this look on a bridal party, when it comes to the false lashes, I'd either suggest using individuals for the bride and the bridesmaids, or using more of a wispy lash, like an Ardell Demi Wispy or something like that. But for me, I'm going to be using more of a fuller, more of a harsh lash. Right, so now onto brows. I'm just going to lightly fill in my brow. I'm not any more product on my brush. I'm just filling in. Like so. I'm just going to take a dab. So the product I'm using is my normal everyday product. It's the Body of Brow Duo. Quite a good product. I've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brows and the Pro Brow Palette in my makeup kit. Personally, I don't like to use the same products that are in my kit. Not as in like I don't like using the same products, as in I don't like using the products from my kit. So I'll try and keep everything separate. That brow. Alright, so that's now brows done. I'm going to put on my lashes. Alright, so that's both lashes on. eyes are watering a little bit because I opened them a bit too early. I'm going to be putting on the Pro Longwear concealer. Now I'm going to go in with the Match Master Concealer in 8.5 and use this as my contour. So now I'm going to grab the fluffy brush and concealer and just do that. Alright, so now it's time for blush. I'm going to go in with my Ben Nye Fashion Rouge palette and I'm going to grab the colour Vintage Rose, which is the one up in this top corner. I'm just adding this to my cheekbone. So now I'm going to go in with the Bodyography Sun Kissed Bronzer. I'm just going to add that to where I added my contour. Highlighters. I'm going to go in with my Illamasqua cream highlighter in Gleam. I'm going to add this to the high points of my face. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with lips. I'm going to go in with the Revlon Colour Burst Matte Lip Balm in the shade 205. This is very similar to the colour that she had on her lips. Alright, so now I'm just going to give my face a bit of a spray with MAC Fix Plus. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. Hope you guys enjoyed this and I hope that you found it helpful. Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe and leave a thumbs up. Bye.